All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game one of our double losers group, which means both teams have lost twice today. One of these teams will lose this match, best of three, and will be out of the tournament. One of these teams will win the match and have to win tomorrow both of their next best of three matches in order to make it to the playoffs. So they've got quite the hill to climb. We have AUL-2 and Throw. AUL-2 has their Daring, Kleber. Both of them have their special captains. That's an Honoré. Marceau without Honoré or Abanu. That's a bit of a mistake in my opinion. Same thing with the Kleber over here. I mean, why not take Honoré or Abanu? That helps both in two different ways. We've got a Stalingrad with Reload. Venezia without unique upgrade. That's a little interesting to see. Your usual San Martin at this point. Colombo with unique upgrade, to be expected. And the Kremlin, our first time seeing Kremlin today, Puddin. Who's that other daring commander? I had it on the top of my head, but I lost it. Anyway, what do you have to the south, Puddin?
To the south, we have ships. Okay, that's covered now. But we got one club, one unique club. Two clubs are reload, so obviously one's going to do the spotting, the other six are going to do the shooting. We have a daring with reload. Interesting. We have a Loria built for survivability. We have a Stalingrad built for range. We have a Castile, typical cruiser build, I guess. First Vermont for us for today. Survivability, thank God, is using Brisk, so he can actually move. And then we have the San Martin, who's going to go YOLO Donuts.
Fun thing about using Brisk on a Vermont, I know it sounds kind of funny because it's a slow ship, but the Vermont does have increased acceleration or improved acceleration built into it. So if you think about it, if you go dark at the right moment, you get that extra buff of speed from that. It makes you actually dodge shells pretty easily and torpedoes. But he is giving up turret reverse, the buff turret reverse, because he's got Halsey or Doe in there. Anyway,
oh, look, there's hot action going on at Chocolate.
Yeah, who'd have thought that everybody would run to the middle cap and try to do something first? While all of this is going on, Ginger Ninja just casually reverses into the C cap. I love this, and he's like, I'll just take this cap now, thanks. That's the power of unique upgrade on Kleber. It really helps its concealment. At a price, though, and that price is the reload. Really hurts the reload.
Well, just very interesting. Both teams are pretty much setting up the same.
Yeah.
San Martin's to Donuts with their battleships in tow.
Yep.
And everyone else going to the give me caps.
Yep.
It looks like AUL-2 is coming out victorious over Chocolate. That they have a daring still in there. And the clubs have moved on to Bacon. While Throw's daring is trying to reverse in there to stall this one out. San Martins are throwing torpedoes at each other angrily, not seeing each other. Working off their RPFs, I believe.
Probably. Bit of a Spider-Man meme going on. So Throw's daring is forced to sit in the C cap because if he leaves it, that's an easy cap for AUL-2. So both darings are just going to be stuck there. What's going to need to happen is something to break that stalemate. Frankly, if this is a random or ranked battle and I'm Throw's daring, I'm just going to reverse in butt touch and shoot AUL-2's daring to get some base decaps because that's base XP and ranked especially. That helps me save my star. In this, though, you don't want that to happen. I say that as both darings do make contact. AUL-2 backs up first.
Huge mistake on Throw's part on not getting the resets on that daring.
Yes. And now they're getting points. And Throw's daring will have to back up again to stop the C cap from ticking.
Oh, there's about to be a lopsided fight going on at Donuts because it's San Martin versus San Martin Colombo. Well,
the
the Vermont
Colombo
did take shots at the Daring, so his turrets aren't looking this way.
we've already called the ambulance for that San Martin. Oh,
Yep.
wait. Speaking of ambulances, there goes Melvin Mahler in his Kleber. He got a little bit too close to the sun, and Kleber Marceau, Kleber took him down. Was waiting for that to happen, and then we were looking at the other side. Crazy to see a Stalingrad on each team.
Oh,
Oh, Daring just got chunked. I think he ate a torp at sea.
I mean, it's virtually identical teams with the exceptions being the battleships.
Yep. So radar up from the Stalingrad. That's going to possibly convert this kill. Bro really needs to kill V-Flash's Daring. He's not. Radar expires. Stalingrad, I love his name. How did my team die? Ah, there we go. Doom does get the kill on V-Flash's Daring. So now he's going to have the C-Cap all to himself. And they have ship parity. Meanwhile, the Brick is slowly but surely moving his way to the D-Cap.
More importantly, that means you could technically rotate your Daring over to help out with Donuts. It gives you a ship advantage over there.
Yes, that's exactly what I would do to break that stalemate. Actually, you could even take the Daring and you could tell him to go back if he I mean, I would feel pretty comfortable. Everybody's been spotted recently enough. The only thing that could possibly catch him is Stalingrad radar. Nope, they're rotating him to B-Cap instead.
I don't know why they AUL-2 has a missile that's nearly combat ineffective because he's at 1,000 HP.
Yep, and then you've got Mother of Dragons' Venezia that's just in front, like, all right, guys, shoot me now. And he's burned his Inky, so he's... Oh, Castilla! Look at the Castilla shells coming in.
Yeah, but Stalingrad's about to go down. It's not going to be how did my team die. It's going to be how did my ship explode.
That's right. Yeah, he's been farmed quite a bit. He kept moving forward, and remember we talked about that. The default maneuver for players is to move forward. Don't do that unless you have a specific reason to do it. And dying is not that specific reason, in case anybody was wondering. Torpedoes on the Venezia. Takes one. Forces the DCP. He's going to take the next one right here and go down. Unless he reverses.
Unless the shells kill him.
He reversed. How did he know? It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, but reversing didn't help his cause for a living.
Yep.
Jaws of life are not going to save that ship.
That's right. I do like Deloria's position here. He's backing up to advance, so he can just hit W to forward out if he needs to. But I would stop reversing at this point. When the Klebers go dark, you got to start thinking about their torpedoes. And hey, look, because they see the Daring clearly shooting over the island for free, take a look at where G4 is going.
Oh, sure. Is it going to chocolate?
I'll take this, Cap. You left it alone. Thank you.
I find that a little risky.
It is, but the Stalingrad's dead, so there's no radar.
Yeah, they're going to know there's a DD there, and ironically, the Daring is already moving. Like, even before that happened, so... Like, he easily takes C back, and if this is an engagement, Daring wins all day.
Oh, yes. Unless the Daring eats a torpedo, and you can see the Marceau's torps are heading in that direction already. Now, you were talking about the 910 line, and why didn't they send the Daring over? And I think that's part of the psychology of the comp. Because San Martin is always the kite side. And teams have to be willing and ready to change from kite to push. And they just simply weren't ready to do that. Daring catches the Torps on its hydro. Smart. That's totally not the COTS maneuver we're accustomed to.
Right, but like, no, like, what the hell are those Torps on?
He's attacking the darkness.
I mean, he's got RPF, like...
Maybe he's thinking the Stalingrad might come through because he's going to go in, and I'm sure the Stalingrad will radar momentarily. Oh, it's down. It's coming soon.
Like, the Daring has to know that this is a Marceau.
I'm sure he does. Probably some 4D
especially
chest,
considering,
though.
I was going to say, especially considering both clubs are spotted.
Well, they are now. Back then, maybe they weren't. Either way, there's the radar. I don't like that Yodum just stopped and turned. He had the perfect opportunity to kill this Marceau, but... Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead.
Yes. He should have just went at this Marceau. Like, what's he going to do? Open up? Like, everybody knows he's that low.
Yep. And at that point, I mean, the Marceau is incredibly dangerous now. Just luck chucking at the Daring. All he needs is couple torpedoes to hit, and that'll equalize, if not, you know, fully gain the advantage.
Well, we have another Stalingrad getting farmed out. I'm sure everybody's shocked and appalled.
That is its specialty right now. Meanwhile, Demon Slayer San Martin only has 2 heals remaining, and he's at 3k health. They farmed the Colombo quite a bit, but... And you can see the San Martin for AUL-2 is sitting there too, ready to radar as soon as Demon Slayer gets into this cap. So he can't do that.
Oh no, we lost Stalingrad.
Oh, the horror. Terrible. Throw in the lead. So look at the score timer right now.
I mean, it's still anybody's game until the Kremlin decides to die to torpedoes.
Yeah. He won't die because he only took the one, and then there's the second one. Look at that desync.
Yeah, but they need to make a play with something somewhere.
AUL-2 is down. They've got 30 seconds, roughly, of wiggle room. Now, they can get some of that back. You can see the Kleber now going to C-cap. That stops the point gain. And if they can convert a kill, obviously that will do it.
This could be a dead Daring here at sea.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just going to send Wolf right at him.
Hey, there goes the Kremlin. Gloria took him down. He went a little bit too far forward. Little too far forward.
I have a feeling they're going to send the Castile, or the Castile should be making a play for A, knowing you're going to lose this Daring.
The Marceau died.
Oh, it took long enough.
Right? And Wolf-Ass goes down, and that should...
God.
Yeah, great shot there. Throw, sensing the desperation push at sea, got ready for it. And that should really do it. I don't see any real opportunity for AUL-2 to get into this game.
Not with 17 seconds left.
Exactamundo, dude. 10 seconds. I'm gonna drop the HUD for a second and take a couple of death picks. Save. Oof. Oof. Sorry, excuse me. Triple death pick. What's better than a double death pick? How about a triple? with a torpedo blowing up on the dead ship on the side for good measure.
I was gonna go with bacon, but yeah, we can go with that.
Well, congratulations to Throw for winning the first game.
Well, not living up to their name and not throwing, but succeeding.
Right.
More importantly, they're defending the honor of Team Bravo.
You got it. Chat, we're going to run a commercial break while we get ready up for the next game. It's up to 5 minutes until we start the next game. This is a best of 3. If it goes 2-0, we will do our best to find you a game 3. If we don't, well, then we'll say goodbye to Puddin', and I'll take a very appreciated break and get ready for NA.
And I'll be laughing because you guys will lose all the humor while you gain Sexy Sea Raptor.
There you go.
Or as Mr. Sea Raptor has stated, a very unfiltered stream. It made me laugh when one of his viewers said that Sea Raptor was not lying, that I was not very refined.
All right.
And I don't take offense to it because it's the truth.
Well, you know, the thing is, you don't hide it. You are who you are, and you say what you say. And I think the interesting thing is, and for those of you guys who don't know, I'm going to go ahead and shout Puddin' out again just because I can. For those of you guys who don't know, he does stream, but he does not have a filter, and he will absolutely use any and all the gamer words necessary to describe his situation. But I think one of the key differences, though, is rarely does he get super toxic to the point where he's like crashing individual people, fat shaming, that kind of stuff, you know. And I think that's the big difference.
An individual in game really has to upset me before I will start yanking at their stats, because at the end of the day, this is just a stupid game, right? Like, we're all here to enjoy, have fun, unwind.
Yep.
Some of us appreciate winning more than others, while others just enjoy going in and shooting things.
Yep.
And like, we've got to remember that, but like, if I have a complete window licker telling me how to play my ship and how wrong I am, is pretty much when I'm gonna go, buddy, call me when you get good, because your red numbers don't mean a damn thing to me. Like, if you're like, oh, you should have done this, I'm like, I can count 1 chip versus 5. I'm sorry, I realistically don't win that. Stop telling me I needed to push into that.
See what I mean about no filter? And this is Puddin' behaving himself.
Yeah, it's one of those, is like, dude, it's 1v5, I don't win that. And then if you keep going on is when it gets worse and worse for you. Unless you happen to be a sub, then you just get my ire straight off the bat.
Of course.
If you happen to be a 4051, I actually mute myself because I'm using every word Twitch will ban me for.
Whoa.
Yeah, we drop in the game. Thank you for saving me.
That was fast. Okay.
I like.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
Why mess around?
I do, but I also have a commercial break, so I gotta watch that carefully. Let's get into our second game here.
Just so everybody knows, during a commercial break, I've always been an advocate of, we're not here to wait for the streamers. We got games to play.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our game 2. This is Throw versus AUL-2. Throw up a game right now. This is a best of 3, so AUL-2, if they lose this battle, they are out of the tournament. Dunzo. All right, here we go. AUL-2 bringing with them an Elbing. I think this is the first time we've seen an Elbing the entirety of the tournament, Puddin', and with the unique upgrade, too. They've got their Marceau, Kleber, regular spec, another regular spec Kleber, another Elbing with unique upgrade. There's the Stalingrad with reload, Brisbane, and Colombo, unique upgrade, and Loria again. So what do we have to the south, Puddin'?
For a throw, their DDs really have not changed. I believe it's double club. Let's see. Your Pew Pew, the Ledge Mod club is heading over to Apples with another club in tow. A Stalingrad.
Hey, hold on one sec. I want to
Range.
I want to mention real quick. I really like that the Kleber stopped, the one that didn't have unique upgrade. That's a big difference right there. That's a good sign of good teamwork and all that. Continue, please. Sorry.
Loria, same from last game. Let's see. We have the Daring heading to Bacon. The other Pew Pew Club heading to Donuts, and in tow with him is a Stalingrad at his range, San Martin, and they believe they changed out the Vermont for an Ohio with typical survivability accuracy build. And they did change out the Castile for one of these Stalingrads. I just don't know who, what.
That's fine.
Both Stalingrads are, let's see, built the same, so I like that because what that does is it doesn't matter who spawns where. One of them will be in the correct spawn.
Yes.
Location.
Infinity was the Castile last game, and look at this. AUL-2 puts all 4. Just wanted to say that of their destroyers in one spot so they can cap B as quickly as possible. Well done. I really like that decision. That's cool.
Correction. They left one Albing out.
Okay.
We can tell who's not the cool kid.
That's right. He is not the cool kid. The problem with grabbing the B cap that way is you give up the rest of the map, as you can see. So Throw grabs A quickly and easily with their 2 clay bears, and they're going to grab D cap as well.
Now, here's the interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you keep the clubs over here to burn out this Loria? All right, like you can see.
What are you? Why are you afraid of a Loria? Why are you afraid of a Stalingrad? Yeah,
you shouldn't be. You know, but or could you send one through to help support the Daring in B? Like,
nope.
I think it's kind of important to keep the Loria spotted, but he's just going to sail away, which is going to make you overextend, which is what you don't want to do.
Personally, I would absolutely just send both clay bears forward. Have them get into the, because they're so fast, right? Have them get into the backfield. Have them get behind the Loria and start working on that. I mean, they're not afraid of a Stalingrad. They shouldn't be afraid of a Loria. Now, if a Kleber comes back, like right now, to face them, that's good because it's only one ship. They're probably afraid there might be all 4 destroyers together.
Well, I mean, they're doing the correct thing and obviously sending the Ledge Mod
to
keep them spotted.
Mm-hmm.
He does have RPF, so he's... sadly, his RPF is facing at the square with Stalingrad, so he's, you know, like he's...
But he spots the... Here's the Kleber spotted.
I was going to say he could have been caught bow in, but, you know... Yeah, the unique allows him to turn, but... He's now kind of alone.
Still going to take some secondary hits from this Loria for a little bit. And aren't
he's
these
lucky Stalingrad radar is down.
Right. Aren't these sap secondaries? Can't remember. Ooh, look at the torpedoes.
I think so. Oh, that's going to be bad.
Oh, that's going to be bad. Goodbye, son.
Somebody get that man an ambulance. He broke his cankles.
Oh, and a fire. And a fire.
Oh.
to
that's
rub
a
the moon.
fire.
That is a sticky fire, so that's a dead Kleber. Throw with First Blood.
While all that was going on, the Daring managed to pick up Bacon. We do have a massive push going in on Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
AUL-2 is like, listen, man, if we're going to have chocolate, they better be chocolate donuts.
That's right. Stop making me hungry.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've made myself beef jerky snacks, so I'm good.
There you go. Well, I have my protein bars, but, you know.
Peanut butter and sea salt.
Fine, just for you. And it's peanut butter chocolate or dark chocolate sea salt.
Whatever sea salt.
But I suppose I could eat both at the same time to achieve that combination.
I mean, you have to start with salt. I mean, we're talking about the
Oh
ocean
yeah,
here, which is filled with it.
absolutely. Gotta have salt.
It's kind of
Oh
interesting
look,
that throw. What? Oh God! It's that Aloria up at Stalingrad's behind.
yep. But look, G4's Marceau is once again like almost dead, and he gets to just run around and like whatever. I think he's got a dead turbo. Yeah, something's dead on him. What is it? I can't tell. Yeah, one of the torp tubes. But yeah,
Oh,
Gloria
that
isn't
was a
even moving.
crappy. I was gonna say that's a crappy roll. 0.
I find it interesting that AUL-2's Loria isn't advancing. He probably figures he doesn't want to put himself in a 2v1 as Wargaming Buff Enterprise decides, see ya, I'm going through the Thunderdome because clearly nothing bad will happen there.
This poor Gloria is just being hounded by this Ledgemine Club. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's what you do.
comical.
That's what you do, right? And that prevents his maneuvering. That prevents everything he can possibly do, and continues providing visibility on Stalingrad and la anything that comes back, they can see. So, yeah, it's good.
Now ALU, Shoes managed to get donuts and are farming out of Stalingrad in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. The Brisbane's using the Albing smoke while the Albing is spotting through the miraculous ability of shooting.
I like that honestly, because the Elbing is built for using the guns, and he's got range as well, so he's not too afraid of that. And hey, look, there goes Columbo.
Well, luckily he pulled over at the New World, so he didn't have far to walk.
Mm-hmm.
Stalingrad's out in the middle of the ocean. I hope you brought your dinghies. Now, I do like that they're ignoring the club and focusing on the Stalingrad.
Looking at the other side. Loria takes one torpedo. They're actually rotating the Marceau to try to do something to throws Loria, who decided to come out and play, and then decided he didn't want to come out and play. I'm confused about that, but okay.
Listen, okay, this is what happened. Loria said, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Got it.
And
My-
Stalingrad gonna die if they just keep shooting. Oh, he went dark.
No, he's got 5 seconds till he can heal. He'll be fine. Oh,
Well-
Mother of Dragons just took a mother of all hits from, I think that was all Infinity Stalingrad. Let's go back and see. Okay. So, Marceau decided, nah, I'm not going to go and yeet myself to death.
Throws Loria's really low. Stalingrad's like, reload, 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 reload.
Mm-hmm. See it?
Oh, his engine's out too. That's a dead Loria.
I think he lose his engines. I wonder if he took a Marceau torp.
Somebody put water in the in the fire.
Hmm. Well, that leaves the Kleber all alone on this corner, so he's going to have to just burn rubber. And G4's Marceau is just going straight at him.
That's a dead Marceau.
I don't understand that decision. He's
Why
going to
do
get
you
spotted.
send him? Like
Yeah,
him of all people.
He'll get spotted. Ginger will just shoot him once, kill him. Loria probably figures, okay, I'll get the... Maybe they think they'll get the trade that way or something. As one of AUL-2's Elbings dies. 1 minute away from a throw victory. That sounds kind of funny. Well,
Well, I mean, that's going to be anticlimactic. The Club
we've been-
Marceau.
we've been following. And the thing is, like, AUL-2 has to do something to win. They're trying to go for Jinja, but as soon as they see him, they'll die anyway. Where's Des Moines just got clobbered? Do we get a time extension? How did my team die is trying to give a time extension to the enemy.
He makes the smart play and, pulling up to the island to limit shots. And, well,
San Martin with the long-range shot on the Elbing. The Elbing attempt was a fail. All right. 2-0 throw continues to tomorrow. Congratulations to throw. Here's the winner screen.
ooh, winner screen. Winners like that screen.
Cookies and mustard. All right, so Ref said that they are going to hold all game threes so they can try to get us something else to watch. Puddin', if you would please just pick somebody to just sit in. And let's do this. Good, good. All right. Chat, we're going to do another commercial break while we wait to see what's going on for our next game. This is typical for us. You never know if we're going to have to run into another game, so I'd rather get this out of the way. Huge thanks to all of you guys for tuning in today. Hope you guys are getting your drops. If you're not getting drops, please say something so we can help you out, or we can try to give you a hand with that. I think I am... Yep, I just claimed my drop. Yay. So there we go. Commercial break goes now.